When you take drugs or have sex or think that making money is what happiness or life is about, then you're already dead. Being human is essentially a very lonely experience. I have thought about suicide in the past because life can be really painful at times. Life can be really depressing, and it can be full of hopelessness. I felt like there was no light at the end of the tunnel. I felt like I would never be happy. I try hard to look for approval from others, and I always deeply care about what other people think. I have a friend who's a drug addict, and he grew up without a loving home. He didn't have any friends who care about him. And I was crying about him. And when I think about him, I still cry about him because I felt like I could relate to his pain. If not exactly the same experience, I could relate to his pain. And I tried calling him many times, but he didn't call back. And I would think about him and I would cry because I don't know what happened to him. I realized that maybe a lot of us would never be happy. There are so many of us that might never find love. We might die alone, and we might never get what we're looking for or have good things happening to us. And we might die in the most tragic and random way. That's not an excuse to be committing suicide. Or I know that we can all be happy in the sense that if we live our life as fully human as we can, as long as we look deep within ourselves and develop our own humanity, live according to our own values, regardless of the consequences, that's what's going to give us the meaning of life. For example, Socrates would rather die than violate his own principle. There are indeed people who would stand up for justice, who would stand up for what they believe in no matter what happens to them. And I think that's what life is about. I can just try to do my best and keep on doing what I believe in, and whatever happens to me will happen. I can't control it. So there's a reason why I support the troops, the U.S. sister who refused to fight in Iraq, and the Israeli soldiers that refused to fight in Gaza. Those are the real heroes, because they will rather face than go against their own conscience. And that's what fundamentally makes us human. And that's